Hello students, hope you are fine and taking good care of your health. Welcome to this video. In this video we are starting unit number 1, that is matrices and determinants. Before starting exercise 1.1, we discuss some important defines on the basis of which exercise 1.1 depends. First of all, we are discussing the define of matrix. What is matrix? A rectangular array or a formation of a collection of a real numbers, say 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 7, such as like this. This is a rectangular array, or you can see this is a collection of real numbers in a rectangular shape. If then enclosed by brackets, square brackets, is said to form matrix like this. We can enclose these words in a square brackets. Now I explain it. आपके पास कोई भी नंबर्स हों, अरे मीन्स एक ख़ास तरतीब, जो एक ख़ास तरतीब में लिखे गए हों, उसको अगर हम बाद में स्क्वायर ब्रैकेट्स में क्या कर दें, बंद कर दें, दैट इज़ कॉल्ड मैट्रिक्स. नाउ there are specific lines in a matrix that are called rows and columns. I take a matrix, real numbers are arranged in a square brackets. These horizontal rows, these horizontal lines 1, 2, 3 are called rows in this matrix. This is row number 1, this is row number 2, this is row number 3, and the vertical lines in a matrix are called columns. So this is column number 1, column number 2, column number 3. Now we are discussing order of a matrix. This is also an important define in a matrix. The number of rows and columns in a matrix specifies its order. Means rows and columns in a matrix specify the order of a matrix. Are you confused about this? Okay, I clear it. I take a matrix, it have one row, this is row number 2 and this is row number 3. Now I am taking its column C1, C2, C3, because 3 vertical lines in this matrix. So as there are 3 rows and 3 columns here, so its order will be 3 by 3. Now the order of a matrix can be written in by this formula, rows by column. You have to write rows first and columns second, and in the middle you have to write by rows by columns. You can also write show rows by m and columns by n. I hope you understand it. If you have any problem, you can ask about order of a matrix. Now, what is equal matrix? Let A and B two matrices, then A is said to be equal to B and denoted by A is equal to B if and only if it satisfies two conditions. First condition is the order of A must be equal to order of B. Second condition, their corresponding entries are also equal. Now again, if you are confused, I clear what is corresponding entries. I take two matrices 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 and 5, 3, 2, 9, 11, 3, 6, 17, 8. What is corresponding elements? Entries. 1 is corresponding to 5, 2 is corresponding to 3, 3 is corresponding to 2, 4 is corresponding to 9, 5 is corresponding to 11, 6 is corresponding to 3. I hope you understand it. Now we are solving exercise 1.1. This is exercise 1.1. Question number 1. We have to find the order of the following given matrices. In A, you can see number of rows are 2. First row, second row. So here I write the number of rows are 2, and the number of columns, you can see number of columns, there are 2 vertical lines, so number of columns is also 2. So here I write 2. The formula of order I write here, order is equal to rows by columns, so its order will be equal to, I write here 2 by 2. Now B matrices, you can see in B matrices again there are 2 rows and 2 columns, so its order must be equal to 2 by 2. In C you can see there are only 1 row, but there are 2 columns, so number of rows is 1, number of columns are 2, its order will be 1 by 2. Now you can see remaining question D, E, F. These are too much easy. This is assignments for you. You have to solve it. Now question number 2. Which of the following matrices are equal? We discussed 2 conditions of equal matrices. Number 1, their order must be same. Second, their corresponding entries are same. So in question number 2, you identify which matrices are equal. Some of them I solve here. Now 3, 5. B matrices is equal to I matrices because corresponding entries are 3 and here is 5, so 3 plus 2 is also 5, so these 2 matrices are equal. Now E and H, these 2 matrices are equal because corresponding entries are equal and order is also same. The remaining question you have to solve yourself. Now question number 3. This is too much important questions and sometimes asked in board exams, so you understand it properly. Here 2 matrices are equal, so it means its corresponding entries means A plus C and 0 is also equal. So here I write A plus C is equal to 0. A plus 2B must be equal to -7 because these 2 matrices are equal. So here I write A plus 2B is equal to -7. C minus 1 is equal to 3. 4D minus 6 is equal to 2D. All corresponding entries are equal because of equal sign. Now you can say this is equation number 1, this is equation number 2, this is equation number 3, this is equation number 4. Why we give the name, specific name to it? Because to solve this question by the help of this equation we can solve easily this question. From first equation we can't find any number A plus A or C because there are 2 unknowns in equation number 1. But here you can see in equation number 3 we can easily find the value of C because only 1 unknown here. So here I write C minus 1, that will be equal to 3. From here we can find the value of C. C will be equal to 3 plus 1, C will be equal to 4. Now we find the value of C. Now I can find the value of A from equation 1. So from equation 1, A plus C is equal to 0. A plus the value of C is 4 is equal to 0. When I shift plus 4 on the right side of equal, here I get A is equal to -4. Now from equation 2 we can find the value of B because the value of A is fine. So the equation number 2 is A plus 2B is equal to -7. The value of A is -4 plus 2, the we have to find minus 7. 2b is equal to minus 7 plus 4. 2b is equal to minus 3. b is equal to minus 3 by 2, and here we get minus 1.5. This is the answer. Now we are solving equation number 4, that is 4d minus 6 is equal to 2d. 4d minus 6 is equal to 2d. So here 4d, I shift 2d on the left side of equal and 6 on the right side of equal to find the value of d minus 2d is equal to 6. 4d minus 2d is equal to 2d is equal to 6. Now I have to find the value of d. So d will be equal to, d is equal to 6 by 2, 2 1 the 2, 2 3 the 6. Answer will be 3. D is equal to 3. This is our question number 3. If you have any problem in any question of exercise 1.1, you can ask me. Hope you understand it. Love you.